Alright, so this is going to be kind of a quick little guide to help you guys out with the second encounter of Prophecy. I call this the Cube Room, but it's like the Hexa something. I don't know exactly what it's called. But it's going to be kind of a little bit to help you guys out with this part, because I know it can be kind of tricky, and this can be a really big, flawless run ender for a lot of people. So let's get into it. Alright, so real quick before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, go check out the Twitch. I stream every now and then, so go check it out. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I mean, why not? So, let's get into it. Okay, so to start this encounter off, there's a few things you're going to want to know. The hardest part about this encounter is going to be a few things. You are going to be hit by ads, so you want to have something that can deal with ads. The hobgoblins, you need to kill them. That is going to be your biggest problem, finding a way to kill them. And then the knights, whatever you have to kill those guys. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to give you guys my recommendations. This is what I would use, and this is what I have used. So, to start off, Xenophage. This is great. One-shots the hobgoblins and can deal with the knights at 3 shots a night. Amazing gun. It doesn't have that much ammo if you are not running like light or machine gun reserves, like I am. But it can be paired with things like Taken armaments and even Hive armaments. And it's an absolutely amazing gun if you can do that, because you pretty much never run out of ammo as long as you have a grenade and some ads. Your second weapon, I use Recluse, but you can use Gnawing Hunger. It's the same thing pretty much at this point. So you can use the Gnawing Hunger. It's pretty decent to use here. And you can also use the Recluse. This is kind of your ad using weapon. You use this on the ads to deal with them. And in the top part, I use Mountaintop, but you can use something like Malicious Birthright. Or if you don't have Xenophage, because you do have to have for not Forsaken, but Shadowkeep, and you're rocking like maybe a sword, then you might even be able to use like Witherhoard. You can use that to clear ads, or just stick one to a knight and it's dead. So I mean, that wouldn't be too bad to use at all. Now for me, one of the biggest things is trying to think about how you're going to take down the hobgoblins. The hobgoblins have a predetermined spawn rate for the most part. When you get in this first room, this is the very first encounter room, it will always be this room. A hobgoblin will spawn there, and a hobgoblin will spawn right there. No matter what you do. And there will be ads that will spawn right here and over there. No matter what you do, that will not change for this room. Now, of course, throughout the encounter, ads might spawn again, and that just depends on how quick you are. But for the most part, what I recommend you do is learn every room. I know it's a little tricky, doing some trial and error, but you can learn every single room. It's not that hard to do. Just learn where they spawn. Like, I know the next room after this is most likely going to be that room right there. That is a very common room to get, or heck, this is a very common room to get after this encounter too. You can pretty much get any room here, but for the most part, you'll get one of these two. And if you do get this back one, it is one that I prefer to do actually quite a lot. If you don't know the premise of this, by the way, you'll go up to Toland. Toland will kind of go to one of the circles. You can go into any of them. And you're supposed to bank whatever moat is under here. So if it's light, then you'll bank light. And like if he's on this one and it's dark below, then you'll bank dark moats. It's as simple as that. Kill the knights to get moats. It's the same as all the other encounters. If you've made it this far and you don't know the mechanic, I mean, I've done it, so I wouldn't blame you. Okay, now to kind of put this into an easier term, you want to have something for hobgoblins, you want to have something for the knights, and you want to have something for the ads. It's as simple as that. 3 different weapons for 3 different purposes. This is for my hobgoblins. This is for my hobgoblins and knights. And this is for my ads. And this is also for my ads. I can technically use Mountaintop throughout this entire encounter if I felt like it. Will I? Hell no, because it would be really difficult. Now, Mountaintop is very good no matter what you use it, but it is going away soon. So if you don't have it, I don't blame you. I did make a video. Is it worth it? It was. It's starting to get to the point where it really isn't, because it's very hard to get. And yeah, so just be careful if you do go for Mountaintop, then it might not be worth it at this point. Who knows? So yeah. But that's kind of just a guide on things I'd use. Just things I'd recommend using. I have a whole bunch of different things here like hive integration, taken barrier. If you have hive barrier, that works too. You can get those from the menagerie, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of show you like how I've learned these rooms. I'll do the first room and the second room. I will not complete the encounter as due to the fact that I am trying to make this as short as possible. And I do not want to extend this video on for longer than it has to be. So let me show you, I'll do this first room. I'm going to show you guys that it is always the exact same for this first room. There'll be a hobgoblin here, add, and then the knights will spawn both on these sides. So let's do it. So to start off, I normally will run over here and I will throw a grenade. The hobgoblins will always spawn before the adds ever do. I probably threw that grenade way too early. Yeah, but I kill both of them and then I can use mountaintop or whatever I'd be using for adds to take these guys out, of course, and kind of just maneuver around. So I'm in cover here, back behind this pillar. I found some cover, and I need dark mode. So you can see Toland's up there. I need dark mode. So I'm going to hit him in the dark, of course, so it's okay. And there we go. Now I've killed both of them, but we do have some hobgoblins in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of them out so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to kind of bank this and get into cover. That's going to allow me to kind of be able to keep myself safe. And being able to take that one hobgoblin out, it limited it down to where I'm not being sniped by two of them, but I'm only being sniped by one. Now, if you have to, wait in this room. Very simple. Wait in this room. And when it comes to supers, by the way, use whatever super you feel comfortable with. Well is really good if you're trying to solo flawless this. If you're just playing around like me and maybe you even have friends, rock Icarus Dash on a Warlock. For the Titan, run Bubble if you want to, I guess. Just try to keep yourself alive mainly. That's your biggest point. And for Hunters, maybe try running something for the invisibility part. So, yeah. Other than that, though, every room is almost the exact same. Just kill them. Just do the exact same thing you did. I just did right there for every room. Of course, it'll be a different environment. Just find cover. Find cover is your biggest part. Find somewhere where you can be, where you're not getting shot at, and you can take a break. That is your biggest thing to do. If you can do that and you can take a break and think about, okay, what do I need? Where is it? And all that, that will really, really help you. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm kind of in the next room now, but I don't need to be here, but screw it, whatever. I hope you guys all enjoyed though. If you guys did, don't forget to hit the like button, smash it. I hope you guys all enjoyed though. And this is kind of a little tip and guide on how to help you guys out with all of this. And help you guys kind of get through all this, because I know it can be a little difficult. I have finally solo flawlessed it, so I mean that's amazing. But yeah, so I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, like I said, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.